Yo guys, it's me Matrix here, coach of the Welsh Wailords. We are bringing you week 6 of the CBN. We are up against QSN and it's Texas Toedscruel, I believe. You might be able to see, I haven't done a team review or like a team intro for the last few matches. I've just been a bit like getting into them. I've got a little bit of time right now, but I thought I'd probably show you the team because it is weird and wonderful. So over in the CBN, we've got 2 weeks left to play. We are currently 4-1. We are the top seed team at the moment. The playoff race is tight. 4-3 should guarantee playoffs, but it does depend on the game differential. Now, our game differential is pretty good at the moment. It's +6, so the worst we can finish is 4-3 +2. That in itself should be enough to make playoffs, but it does depend heavily on like some of the other coaches' sets during week 6 and 7. If we can take at least one game in the next 2 weeks, then we should be locked for playoffs. And because there's no round one buys, and because it's only 2 rounds of playoffs, a semi-final into a final, like there's not really much variation or much incentive to come out on top of regular season. And because I've been hella busy the last few days trying to get all these games put in, this team wasn't prepped. This was not a prep team. This was pick 6 mons on my team and just try and make a team out of it. A few suggestions here and there from a couple of friends, but like for the most part, yeah, it's just basically trying to get in there with these mons. As you can see, it's really weird. We got a Sandstorm Tornadus to try and do something with weather. We got a Terra Rock Jolteon, so we get a Speed F boost there. Sandstorm is best to stop Rain Dance and Sunny Day, 2 things that my opponent could do. They could also do Chilling, Snowscape, so I feel like Sand is just the best type of weather to counter the opponent's weather. Tailwind and Taunt, we've just added Heatwave with Terra 5 for Taunt. AV Volcanion feels pretty good into the matchup. We've got Terra Ground because we've got Water Absorb, and they haven't got a Grass type. The Ursaluna is just Terra Dark because it is a little bit of a tough matchup for Ursaluna otherwise without having that dark coverage. But we'll see what we can do. Mabostiff. Okay. I didn't realise my Mabostiff didn't have Protect. I have gone full of Raw Mabostiff. Interesting play by yours truly. So I've got Raw Mabostiff and Whirlwind I'm off because they've got like 2 really bulky Trick Room setters I can't be bothered playing around. Same with like Taunt and stuff. Like they could be Mental Herb and Cresselia, and it's just really annoying. So I'm just gonna use this and see what we can do. I'll catch you guys in the match. QSN is ready for me, so see you there in a minute. Alright guys, we're here waiting for the battle. The QSN is just joined up. They have Fighting Glastrier, Electric Thunderous, Watercress, Grass Magirna, Normal Copperaja, Dark Overquill. So there's no Screamtail, which is nice. I don't really have a plan for this team. It doesn't feel like my Terra types are overly great into them. The Glastrier being Terra Fighting is a little bit annoying. Obviously, it's going to have close combat, especially with me having Dark on my Mabostiff. It's like a little bit not great. Or Rock on Jolteon, so I don't really have a great Terra resist for that mon. Especially as my Mabostiff is Steel, so Glastrier is definitely going to be the mon to try and beat in this matchup. The Volcanion still looks good all round. Cress I can see is going to be having the what's it called item though, so I feel like just leading these 2 is pretty good. Just for Whirlwind if nothing else. Magirna is Grass, so like that's really weak to fire coverage, so like I'm not overly worried about Magirna in that sense if I bring Fire Mons. Copper is normal, so it's weak to fighting. I haven't brought any fighting types with me this week. Any fighting coverage. I can see Magirna being like a Trick Room setter, so is Cress. So like, if we bring Steamy and Big Boss, we can do some stuff. I need to be able to protect out the last turns and stuff. I'm going to bring these mons in the back. So I'm not bringing Jolteon or Tornadus this first game. Difficult. Overcool's Dark. Okay. So the Overquill is faster than my Bostiff, so it's got some speed investment. Honestly, it doesn't seem too bad. I've not brought any speed control to this match. We're going to go for a Snarl. The Thunderous is Terra Electric. Could be annoying. So we're just going to go for the Snarl. I could be okay. I haven't got a mon that outspeeds Thunderous other than Moth. Like, I feel like Hot and Steamy just going for the Terra here is probably the play, honestly. I'm just gonna go for the Terra. Like, they can't go for Liquidation into me. This protects me from the electric moves, which is the Terra Electric. So I can see Snarl coming on it. Oh, Grass Knot. That's a play. That's a play. That's a good play. I think the double up kills me next turn. Oh, come on, man. I'm going to just swap in Imoth. Go for the Jaw Lock and you. Because he's faster than me. And he should know that Grass Knot is likely to kill from that range. It was a waste of a Terra. I didn't think about Grass Knot. Oh, that's a good play as well. Volt switch into that side. Damn. That's really annoying actually, because I could have easily just got off another free heat wave there. I'm okay with that. The crunch is annoying, but I'm okay with this as a turn. Because Jaw Lock did big damage there. Well, I think I've lost this game, but it's good to at least try and get some info from them. We'll go for the dig on you. Actually, I'm going to go for the Jaw Lock again into you. This time I'm going to protect Moth for a turn. Yeah. That's good. This is good. Because I can feel like a liquidation coming out into me. Or a waterfall. Yeah. Exactly. And now that's stuck in. I'm just going to go for another Jaw Lock into Cress. I don't care about swapping Moth out here. Get Steamy in. Hopefully he goes for another Waterfall. Get a Water Absorb off. They might play around it. I'm not making amazing plays in this game. I think not bringing my own speed control definitely hurt me. It's a good play by them. It's a good play by them. They're playing around a lot of my defensive switches. Which is frustrating, but like... Oh, we get a crit. We get a crit. Big crit into the Cress. We're going to bring in this guy, because I know he's going to bring in Thunderous here. Oh, Glastria. That I didn't expect. I did not expect that. Alright, we're going to go for the dig into you. Protect. Get the Guts activated. This ain't gonna do a lot of damage. This ain't gonna do a lot of damage. Okay. I don't hate it, actually. I can't kill that thing, so... I think I can kill that afterwards. Ah, damn it, he got me. He got me. If I'd swapped out my boss if there... That'd been really nice. He doesn't use his Terra, but like... Yeah, like... He's kind of stuck in this situation to at least take a facade. Yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Gets the KO on Big Boss. Facade. Yeah, I thought that wasn't going to be enough. Heatwave might be... I don't have Heatwave. Don't have Heatwave. An Avalanche definitely kills. If I had taken Heatwave, if I brought Heatwave. Man. I gotta go for the Overquill. Got the kill. I needed my boss to have gone down a turn earlier, to be honest, to be an early chance. Or to have gone for a swap. He definitely played around me pretty well. I didn't have my usual control elements in this game. He can definitely swap out the Quill, but he's not going to. He might protect Glastria. He's got to play around Heatwave as well here. Honestly, I've completely forgotten what his Terra type is. It's Dark. Okay, so he Terras to Fighting. Maybe in the chance that he wants to live a heat wave. So that's pretty smart. Ooh, CC. Yeah, does get the kill. Does get the kill. Okay. So I don't think Overquill showed Protect that I can remember. My boss wasn't awful, I just got in a bad position with him. The Intimidate would be nicer later on. I don't remember Torn's item. Not Torn's, Cress's item. The Grass Knot's pretty good. Doesn't help when your opponent actually plays well either. When you try to play with a team you have no idea how you're using. Definitely can't just click buttons, which is annoying. But I didn't really have anything against the Torn from being able to just go for the Tailwind, honestly. On lead, at least. Don't have Volt Switch. Moth was okay, but Volcanion seems a little bit better. Facade doesn't pick up the one-shot on you, which means I need to get at least some chip on it. Okay. I don't hate you on lead because you can take a hit and you're not going to get intimidated as badly. You can come in the back. Then it's like between Jolteon and Mabossa for me, and which one I want. Martha's nice and all, but I don't know. I don't think it gets what I want done. I will say though, if I do this, I can't roar out the Cress if Cress comes on lead. Which is disappointing. Alright, we're going for this then. If Cress comes on lead, I'm a little bit snookered. Because I can't control it, because if it's Mental Herb, which it should be, then I'm a bit done for. Ah, you bugger. Alright, I'm not even going to bother to try and taunt it, to be honest, because I think it just gets out of it. Copper Raja is Terra normal. I think Heatwave's just fine here. We get the Intimidate on the Copper, at the very least. Okay, it's just going for Protect. Standard stuff. Oh, it's leftovers. Fucking hell, I could have just taunted it. I forgot it was leftovers. Oh. Well, you win some, you lose some. Do I roar on the Copper? I don't like to. I don't really want to do that. We'll go for the Snarl. I'm trying to think of anything else it can do here to me that's really annoying. Honestly, let's just try and get the crest down. I know this is worse off for me because he's able to bring in Glastrier sooner this way. But it might work out. Bit? No, okay. The dog really doesn't like Castelia, Jesus. It's crit it twice now. The only problem is he gets Glastrier out here and I can't really handle Glastrier too well. Oh, it's Magearna. That's even more annoying. Like, they can go for D-Gleam. I'm really annoyed that I didn't just go for Snarl, that I didn't go for the Taunt on that first turn. I don't think it's got anything for me. Like, it's gonna what? The Terra normals to get the kill on Volcanion. Does that kill with a body press? Could do. Body slam. It's intimidated though. Yeah, it doesn't get the kill, but D-Gleam might. Or a Sphere. Oh, but into my boss. If I can connect this double heatwave here, this could be a game changer. Okay, we do. That's good. Copper goes down, and we still get some decent damage on Magearna. Sadly, Magearna is +2 now, and sadly for me, it is too many turns of Trick Room left. But we might be able to play around it a little bit. Yeah, there's 2 turns of Trick Room, which means I need a Protect and Switch play. So I need to protect you. I need you to survive a turn, Torn, so I can sack off. I need to sack off Volcanion. I'm so annoyed at myself for not realising they were leftovers to game 1, because I could have just easily taunted Castelia turn 1 of this game. Like, I didn't need to do that. Yeah, okay, so the Icicle Crash. An Energy Ball into the Torn slot. So Torn lives a turn, which is good. Which means we can get a sack of Hot and Steamy in. Pranks a Taunt into either Magearna or Glastrier, so it can't protect. We'll go into Glastrier, so it can't protect. Because I'm gonna get double KO'd here. There's nothing I can do to stop that. Oh, whoa. Big. Volcanion surviving that turn. Oh, this is actually really big. This is big. Trick Room's now ended. Now I can Terra Dark, but there is absolutely no point to Terra Darking when they can just close combat me. Facade does 140 base power, but then it's boosted by Guts. I think Facade does more than Headlong Rush, which means it does more than I think the play is to get the kill on the Glacier whilst it can't protect and go for the Terrify Heatwave to hope for the kill. Gets the kill on Magirna. And Yogi gets the kill on Glastrier. Nice. Let's go, Torn. Good game two. Good game two. That was actually really well played. By both him and myself, I feel. We managed to get around his trick room there. Real nice. And I now realise that I can just taunt the Castelia, so taunt on lead feels pretty good. I just gotta protect. I have to fight against the Thunderous. And if I have to fight against the Thunderous, I feel like Jolteon's my best bet on the lead. Big Blue in the back. Honestly, Volcanion was pretty nice, but you can't argue Mabostiff being able to intimidate and threaten Cress is just really, really good. Being able to intimidate Glastrier, Overquill, and Copper is always really nice, but the problem is I don't like it being weak to fighting moves, like close combat. Wherefore Moth at least can deal with. So we're going to go with this. We're going to bring Moth. I think Moth is faster than everything they've brought. So I won't need Tailwind up. Yeah. I fully expected Thunderous to be brought on lead there. Honestly, I might just go for a Sandstorm with Terra Rock just so I can live maybe live a bit longer on Jolteon. And go for the Terra Blast on the Thunderous, maybe. Does get punished by a Waterfall from the Overquill, though. That's the only problem. We're banking on it. We're banking on it. I don't know if this works. I don't know if this will work. It could be a big misplay to do this, because they could easily just go for a Protect and Waterfall. They don't go for the Protect, which is real nice. We get the one shot on the Thunderous because we crit. That's really good. So Torn stays around for a bit longer. And they just go for Barb Barrage, which means I resist it. Let's go. Gets the poison. But Barb Barrage has a high chance of poison anyway. There comes Cress. I taunt that every day of the week here. I can detect a turn, or I can Baby Doll Eyes. I feel like just swapping in Technomoth can be okay, but then getting hit by a water move no matter what here. And then because of that, I go for the taunt into Cress, and I just detect. Okay, the bar barrage into Taunt, which is nice. Ooh, energy ball. Okay. Oh. No. Bar barrage isn't choice locked, so. I can set a Tailwind here, ready for the late game. For this thing to come out. Definitely feel like I want to get damage on that thing though. That's good damage. If a heat wave connects here, it could die. Yep, it goes down. Nice. We get rid of the one of the mons I'm having a bit of an issue with there. Oh, that Sandstorm boosting Jolteon Speed F is nice. Galastria. Yeah, the exact one I thought might be in the back. So the problem is Cress has only got one more turn of Taunt. I almost need my own mon to go down here. We'll just try and get some damage on that side. I need Jolteon to go down this turn. He should go for Terra Fighting. Okay, or just protects. Jolteon's not going to go down here. Which will be annoying. Or will it? Ah, it does. Okay, that's good. That means I can get Torn back out and taunt Cress. That's its best move here. I'm just going to taunt Cress again. He could go for a protect, he could go for a energy ball, he could just go for an attack into Moth. But I feel as long as I can get a taunt off, stop Trick Room from going up, I have a chance. And if I can get some good chip on this Galastria on this turn, Ursaluna is looking nice to be able to deal with Galastria. I mean, this is going to be a plus. This is going to be a booster energy fiery dance. So it's always going to do some kind of damage. even though they tear it out of the weakness. That's good damage. That is very good damage. If I can live one turn. Oh, Torn goes down to sand here. Moth survives like a champ. Oh, Torn doesn't go down. Sand went away. Alright, okay, so I could freely protect this turn and taunt the Glastrier to stop it from being able to protect stall. I could also just go for the Fiery Dance into the Glastrier, swap Taunt on out to get a guaranteed one more turn later on, bring this in, get the Guts boost activated on it. Because he doesn't go for an Edgy Ball, he'll go for a Dazzling Gleam on Cress. He doesn't. Glastrier goes down. And then it's just Dazzling Gleam and Edgy Ball on this thing. Which does not touch Moth. And then from here on, I just crunch and Fiery Dance for the win. Big Fiery Dance off. Dazzling Gleam. Funny enough, the Castelia is faster. And then crunch to finish it off. Let's go. Opponent played really well, especially like game 1. They played exceptionally well. Game 2, we managed to read the right outs that we needed to get out of the Trick Room for the win. And game 3, I think we got really lucky on the opening turn. But yeah, like, really good set regardless. And that confirms it for us, guys. We finished the season. We're definitely making playoffs now. That gives us a 5-1 with a +7 differential. So really good game to QSN. Really enjoyed that. Really glad that some of the weirder and more wonderful tech that I had paid off, like the Terra Rock Jolteon with the Sandstorm Tornadus. That was pretty fun. I put myself in a bit of a stupid position game 2, just not paying attention to the fact that Castelia was leftovers in game 1. I could have easily avoided that game 2 opening otherwise. But otherwise, brilliant. So, till next time, guys, thanks for watching.